All right, so here, as you could see, this was like ripped from when I had my vanity done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint something really pretty here. All right, there's the before. See you later, mermaids. Alrighty, so as you can see here, I don't know if you could see, but before, this is all, the paint got like ripped off this wall because the old vanity. So I'm going to possibly use this stuff. I got my cool Avengers cup for the water. I'm gonna fill that up. Luckily lots of water came in the bathroom, right? All right, I think what I'm gonna do is kind of, I'm not sure about this thing yet. I got tons of paintbrushes and I got the palette and I got the paint colors. So I'm gonna put the paintbrushes here. The paints are actually on the toilet. So we need some brown. And I have brown, dark brown. So what my idea, I'll tell you my idea. My idea is to build a big tree and lots of deep roots and then beautiful green foliage of the tree all around. So that will cover up this part and then some. And then it'll also ground the bathroom because my whole bathroom is like mermaids. I don't know if you could see, there's mermaids, narwhals, which is cool, but there's a lot of blue and there's a lot of watery themes, so this will ground it. And then we have the blue sky because the walls are blue, so it's all good. So anyway, let's give it a shot here. I'm gonna do some brown. Just unplug this and hopefully I won't get any on the marble. I covered it as best as I could, and I'm gonna need a lot of brown. Let's start with that. And then I was thinking I could even do like different shades of brown too. And this stuff is modeling paste. And I think what I'm gonna do is make it textured because it'll look really cool to see a little texture like in the bark and stuff. We'll see how it goes. I need a big fat brush. I'm gonna start with this one. This one looks kind of thick enough, but not too thick, so I could just start it, you know. I think what I'm gonna do is start it here on the ground. Gee, I hope this is good and it doesn't ruin anything, you know. But I'm gonna start off here. So let's see what happens. Do all the roots and then I'll just go over it a little bit, you know. I can move the camera too, I think, if it's kind of far away right now. Just getting the big view of it all. I've been wanting to do this for so long because it's like ugly, because it looks like it's all ripped out of the wall, you know. So I finally got inspired to take action to do it. And also this radiator is so rusty, so I'm thinking I might paint over that too. I don't know how these acrylic paints will do for that, but we'll see. Anyway, it's fun. It's fun. I did clean up the wall before I did this, so just a little tip, because it's there's a lot of products used in the bathrooms, right? Now the paint, I'm going through the paint really fast, so you know I'm gonna move the camera because it's really far away, so you guys can see it a little better. So you can see it a little better. I guess you can see it kind of. I'm gonna move it down a little so you can kind of see it. There you go. You can see the there. Okay, covered as much as I could with the newspapers, so hopefully it won't make too big of a mess. Going through the paint. Oh, now my head's cut off. I'm going through the paint really quickly. All right, so the part I wanted to cover up was mostly this part right here. So let's see if I could do that. And so far so good. This is good because, I mean, that part could also be green leaves. But right now I'm glad to cover this up. I have to move the newspaper a little bit. I have to trust myself in these tiny spots not to get the paint on the marble. And if I do, I'm sure it'll come out like a magic eraser or such, you know. Okay, so far so good. That was close, that was a big thing. Right, we're on our way, everybody. We're on our way to cover this up and make it look really magical, right? See the tree trunk? Okay, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna keep working on this and I'll give you updates. Mwah. Hi, I'm back. So I did a lot of the trunk, but I feel like maybe I wanted to do more of the roots. So what I'm gonna do is, a little later, I'm gonna do a little like outlining and make it look more like roots, maybe even paint a little blue in between to make it look like the background sky. And then right now I'm gonna do, I have the two greens. I'm gonna just mix them together and make the tree and the foliage. And we'll see how it goes. And maybe I'll use a little of this. This is gonna make it a little texture, but I'm excited. Anyway, a little progress and I'll be back. I'm gonna have to change these curtains. Just wanted to get a little more magical and twirly whirly. This really has taken over more space than I thought, but that's really cool, actually. Just letting it go and see what happens, you know? I'm gonna do some other green shades, and then I'll do some other brownish shades. And I don't want to mix too much by the brown because it's still wet. But yeah, I just wanted to, it's so much fun. And it's like very swirly, whirly, and magical, which is kind of what I wanted. I don't know how high I'm gonna go with this yet, but we'll see. I'll be back. I'm back, beauties. So it's kind of taking over the whole bathroom wall. Did not mean for this, but as you could see, I went up high, and I definitely have to change these curtains now, so I don't know. Any ideas, please put them in the comments. I'm not sure what to do about the curtains and what would look nice there. Maybe a green one, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna do a little bit more of the green. I'm still waiting for the browns to dry. I even had to go get a step stool because it was so high, but whatever I'm trying to do is make it like whimsical and very magical with swirly whirlies, you know, but it's not really turning out that way. It's kind of looking messy, like a little kid did it, although little kids probably do it better than I do. I'm just going with the flow, really, so hopefully I get what I'm trying to do here. It's a little bit strong, the smell, so I have to put the fan on, but anyway, I'll keep you posted. I'll be back. My beauties, thank you for being here. I realize that it's really, the paint is wet and I cannot do anything that I want to do until the paint dries. Plus it's really hot in here and loud with the fan and smelly a little bit, little paint chemical. Anyway, so I might have to come back tomorrow because it's kind of late and I don't know if I don't think it'll dry yet, so probably tomorrow. Anyway, this is what I got so far. I don't know if you can see it. Ta-da! And I had little hearts like hanging over there, which is cool, but I'm thinking what I could do now is maybe little birds like in the tree. Anyway, this is fun. That's the whole point, right? I love you guys. I'll be back probably tomorrow. If not, it'll be really late tonight. All right. Ciao. Be back.